Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to discuss about the important Indian standard code books for concrete structures. First we discuss about reinforced concrete structure. For design of RCC we use IS 456 2000 code book. Here 2000 is the year in which it is revised and 456 is the code of this book. In this codebook we have two types of analysis, and the first one is limit state of collapse. In limit state of collapse, first we design for flexure. Flexure is nothing but bending moment. Here we design and do analysis of beam members for bending moment. Here we design for single reinforced beam, double reinforced beam and flanged beams. And next we go for shear. Here we design beam members for shear force by using stirrups. Next we design for bond. Here for beam members by using bond between steel and concrete we do design. Next we have torsion. Here we design beam members against torsion moment. This torsion is a secondary design. Mainly we design for flexure, shear, bond, and we also check for torsion. And the next we have compression. Here we design column members. Next type of analysis is limit state of serviceability. Here we discuss about structures serviceability against deflection, cracking, corrosion, fire resistant and vibrations. So these are the main parts of IS 456 2000. We also design slabs, footings, staircase and retaining walls by using IS 456. Next code book we have is IS 875 1987. It is for design loads other than earthquake. It is mainly used in analysis of members. Loads are taken by referring this code book. For dead loads we take IS 875 part 1. For imposed or live loads we take IS 875 part 2. For wind loads we take part 3. For snow loads we take part 4. For other special loads and above 4 combinations we use part 5. And we can also refer table 18 for partial safety factor of these loads from IS 456, and you can also refer these clauses for the partial safety factor of these loads. If you also consider earthquake loads, we have to use this code book IS 1893 part 1 2002, which is about seismic loads. Next code book we use is which is about pre-stressed concrete. The code book is IS 1343 1980. 1980 is the year which it is introduced and the code is 1343. Here in pre-stress we have pre-tensioning and post-tensioning. Pre-tensioning is nothing but before construction of member, tension stresses are induced in the tandem cables. The type of construction is known as pre-tension, and if the stresses are introduced after construction of member in tandem cables, then it is known as post-tensioning. For pre-tensioning we use M40 grade concrete. For post-tensioning we use M30 grade concrete. Next we have analysis of pre-stressed members in this code book, and we also have losses in pre-stressed concrete. This is very important. What type of losses are occurring in pre-tensioning and post-tensioning are discussed in this. And for pre-tensioning, these are the losses which occur. They are elastic deformation, relaxation of stress, shrinkage of concrete, and creep of concrete. These are the four main losses which occur in pre-tensioning. Along with this, for post-tensioning, we have extra two more losses, that are friction and anchorage slip losses. These losses are very important. You can easily remember this. For pre-tensioning, we have 4. For post-tensioning, we have 6. Extra 2 are nothing but friction and anchorage slip losses. And next code book is about water storage tanks, and the code is IS 3370/2009. We also have here part 1, it is about general requirements of water storage tanks. In part 2, we discuss about design of water storage tanks, which is by reinforced concrete structures. If you use pre-stressed concrete structures, we use part 3. And in part 4, we have tables for moments, shear and tension of water storage tanks. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel.